Hello, ladies and gentlemen, dude and dudettes. I'm Matt Burns.
And I am Iron Man.
I love it. I love it.
I am Iron Man or Irvine Man. I'm Irvine Man.
That's like your opinion, man. Anyway, you listen to The Burning Truth. Let's just say we've got a lot to discuss. A lot to discuss.
A lot.
Because, well, I'm not going to touch the subject yet. Because I feel as though some of them might cause long chatter. Other parts might even include, rage-inducing moments.
Yeah.
But we'll glance over them. And some will make you have the feels and warms and fuzzies.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Because I've got some really good positive wrestling topics today as well.
Okay, cool.
And it's not WWE though.
Yay!
And it's not WWE, of course. Anyway, would you do the honor, please, Senor Irvine?
I was thinking of it. But yeah, okay, why not? So without further ado, I bring to you the 6 p.m. Sunday Watershed. Notice we said watershed, and we actually didn't swear before it this time. The following broadcast may contain language, opinions, and topics that may not be suitable for younger listeners or for those that are easily offended. However, I do believe that Steamboat Willie is much easier on the eyes and ears.
Mm-hmm.
You're wondering who Steamboat Willie is now, aren't you?
Nope. I got the reference, but at the same time, so much could be said to that, but nope.
Yeah, I was thinking that myself.
Nope.
Once I am done with the classic cartoon references or classic childhood references, like TV program references, I shall move on to books. And believe me, there are quite a few that are quite hilarious. And I won't go into it now because that will just spoil the fun.
Exactly.
But yeah, it could literally take me about another year to get through them yet, so it doesn't really matter.
We've got plenty of time.
It doesn't matter.
We've got plenty of time, and plus, if Irvine actually does eventually run out of shows, who knows? Even I might have to chip in with one.
No.
I said might.
She might just means no.
Anyway, as always, The Burning Truth is, of course, in full support and advocates of Black Lives Matter.
Yes, and we are also advocates for hashtag speaking out, and we are also supporters of the LGBTQ plus community. I nearly cocked that up then.
That we are.
I nearly cocked that up.
You're doing fine.
Oh, I know I'm doing fine. I just nearly cocked it up.
But anyway,
see,
we of course have the vlog to quickly glance over.
Yes, whose turn was it this week, Mr. Burns?
My turn this week.
My turn.
However, I did end up having to apologise for how late it did eventually come out. But I was being a very busy bunny that day.
Wait, hang on a minute. You were late for something. For something. Were you?
It was late getting the vlog out.
Oh my god, no way.
Because I did actually have some important details to discuss, which will be possibly mentioned on a future episode of The Burning Truth.
You know that big loop that we've got?
Yeah?
Do you mind keeping me in it?
Don't worry. Don't worry. You know, it's not like I'm just going to start randomly mentioning out dates like, 16th of October or anything like that.
Now that is a loop I want to be in.
Of course. But details of what I've been working on coming soon. It's a future episode.
Coming soon.
And why is that every time I keep saying the word soon, I always envision it's not...
Yes. Soon.
Yeah. You know exactly what I'm on about. Just
yes.
Soon. And of course, we had, I had discussed about a certain podcast I was a guest on, of course. But check out the vlog. There's more details of that.
Again, fully booked. I wasn't allowed to attend.
I'll get you sorted.
Get fucked.
Charming.
Eventually.
Anyway, we had plenty of wrestling to talk about. The problem was, time was that short, I didn't even get to even mention what I did the previous week either.
You're short.
Time was that short. And yes, I might not be the tallest person.
So you're short?
Yes. Well, probably yeah.
Why did I just get this a reference from a Jim Carrey movie? Yes, it's short but bulky, but I consider it to be Carry On.
At least it wasn't. At least it wasn't the certain infamous airport quote from Trains, Planes, and Automobiles.
Go on.
You've not seen the infamous car hire scene.
I probably have, but I haven't seen that film for ages.
All I'll just say is the most effective word to use, the word of fuck.
All right, okay.
In a hilariously way, and anyone who's been in that situation, you would understand. But anyway, we digress. Because we're going down the rabbit hole already, and we haven't even got to the wrestling yet.
Yeah, that's why I've gone dead sleepy.
Well, anyway, point being is, one of the topics I didn't actually get to cover on the vlog was the fact that I actually paid a visit to a certain wrestling show.
Which one?
One that happened in Hanley.
Oh, that one.
Yes. But
the one I was supposed to have gone but couldn't go because of certain scenarios.
Due to a certain scenario, yeah. Unfortunately, I can't actually reveal details of what happened because it was being recorded for TV.
I can tell you what happened. No, I can't really.
No.
I could hypothesize that it was an abomination.
Nope, not an abomination. Good show. No,
Jolly good
correction.
show.
Correction. I will say it was for PCW. It was 2 great shows. The only thing I will say is no break between 6 matches per show. Energy levels do dwindle.
Yeah, it must be hard work sitting in a chair just watching a show.
Clapping, going with the crowd, excitement.
I was oh my god.
Sorry for being so serious. Sorry for ruining your joke.
Okay, Heath.
All right. Anyway, great show. Recommend it. All I will say is, I am on the camera. I will be on the actual show on one of the episodes because I got absolutely stitched up.
Yeah, but you can't really mention that, though, can you, Mr. Burns?
Not yet. All I will say is keep an eye out on the PCW content that is actually on Sky TV.
Yeah.
Which could be happening in, I'm just trying to think, could be actually next week when it actually gets all revealed.
Oh, you mean like when they actually decide to air it? I wonder how much of it they're going to cut out. Because bear in mind, that's a long show, that is.
It is, but I will say, plenty of content. Genuinely, with me being a promoter, I really wouldn't cut any of it out.
Yeah.
It was a good show. Really good show. Had everything. Bit of a roller coaster, which was genuinely really, really good.
You know something? That's the first time I've actually heard you talk positive about something.
Yeah. I know. I feel unusually forthright.
Good job that you're not relying on them for a ring, isn't it?
Might have been a little bit late, but it was steady.
There was just so many. There was just so many personal jokes to that. There's so many angles to that one.
Oh, if you're in the know, you know. If you don't, sorry, you may have to,
Suck it up, Buttercup.
Did not expect that one.
I did
not expect that one. I did not expect you to hit me with that one so soon. As you can imagine. Soon. Of course. But anyway, I just thought to just mention the fact that I was at PCW. Great show. Recommend their content. And genuinely a absolute joy to watch. Genuinely. And I believe they've actually got their 10-year anniversary arriving soon as well.
Just could have been a bit more well organised.
Well, the weird thing about it is that the 10-year anniversary is one day before another show.
Ooh.
Which you know about for sure.
For sure.
Yep.
You sure?
I am sure, seeing as you are debuting on it.
Wonder when that is.
11th of September, if I'm not mistaken.
No, that's my debut, not PCW show.
PCW's 10th.
Nobody wants to hear about my debut, surely.
I think they do. And if I'm not mistaken, you've even had your match revealed.
I certainly have.
Wow.
I am going to be having a match with what I can only describe as Lou Ferrigno's poo. Sorry, not sorry.
In case if anybody is just not thinking who's you on about. James Irvine is going in singles competition against Dave Del Vecchio.
Dave Del Vecchio. Who's he?
Really?
Well, you were talking about a baptism of fire.
Yeah, pretty much, because he's got the experience on you.
So, does that mean because I've got an extra 3-4 years experience in the sack, I'm better in bed than him? It means nothing.
Believe what you want. It's good that you're confident. Good that you're confident.
Oh, I'm confident, all right. I'm so confident that I'm going to beat the shit out of him.
I can't wait to see this match. And the
I'm
best thing
so
about
confident he's going to be my bitch.
Oh. And let's just say this. And let me just say this. If I'm not mistaken, you pair know each other, don't you?
We may have known each other for a fair few years.
Yeah.
20 plus years.
Yeah.
Since we were little children.
Yes. So I will say you have got a unique opportunity here.
What, to slap nuts?
No, to have a wrestling match against someone who you know for your debut.
Yeah.
Not everyone gets that lucky.
Yeah, no, I get that. But it's still not going to stop me from doing what I'm going to do.
But anyway.
I have a plan. I am a man with a plan.
I didn't know you were the Brian Kendrick.
Well, if that's what you want to compare me to, that's cool with me.
No, because he's the man with the plan. That was his entrance theme.
Sometimes I'm just like, why? Why?
Because I like knocking you down a peg now and again.
Knocking me down a peg. No, you can try, but you won't succeed. Anyway, we're getting a bit too fucking dark here.
Yeah, that we are.
Anyway, 11th September, Dave Delvecchio, I'm coming for you. And then, if you're not careful, I'm going to come on you.
What?
And I'm going to come at you so hard that you're going to wish that I had a tissue to wipe it all up with.
What is it with you and these issues and these tissues?
Well, you know, I got issues like I got tissues.
God damn it. Anyway, if anybody's interested in seeing Irvine's debut against Dave Delvecchio, and I wonder if he'll be listening into these comments, I'm pretty sure he will be.
Yeah.
If not, I might even just send him a copy of it.
No, that's fine.
It's only fair.
It's fine.
But if anybody's interested in checking that out, Saturday, 11th of September, The Winking Man, Buxton Road, Upper Hulme, in Leek, ST138UH. And I will say, the way I just looked at the actual the graphic I'm looking at, it looks like B.
What?
the 8UH look like a B.
Oh, a B. Like B.
If you look at it, yeah. But anyway, doors open at 7. First bottle at 7:30. Front row tickets £10. General £7. And tickets, and if you want to call for your tickets, it is on 07878 896 458 if you want to book your tickets in advance.
That's UK, obviously.
Of course. So, +4 for you.
I'm just hoping that they're going to be recorded, because if it's recorded, then obviously we'll be able to put a link out to it. You might have to pay. You might have to pay for it, like, but you know, you wouldn't want to pay to watch me get to
wrestle. Or more likely get beat up.
Well, after the comments I've just made, it wouldn't surprise me if I don't walk away with at least a black eye.
And a limp.
No, he gave me that the other day, actually. Hilarious.
It's gonna be a good show. Definitely recommend it.
Jolly good show.
It's gonna be a jolly good show. But anyway, we thought we'd just start the show off with some British wrestling, of course.
Yeah, British wrestling.
You know, it is making a comeback.
Oh, God, I had something to say to that, but I won't.
Nope.
Your mum might get offended.
Just no.
Yeah, I'm just thinking Jimmy Carr. You know what joke I'm on about, don't you?
You bastard.
You know what joke I'm on about, don't you?
Yes.
Well, it's not a joke. It's more or less
yes,
like...
I got it. You didn't even have to even go there.
Oh, that's good then.
Just no. Anyway. Down up the road. Let's talk some wrestling. Let's talk Raw. No, never mind. Let's move on.
Yeah, let's talk Raw. No, let's not.
Let's talk Raw. No, let's not move on.
And if you're wondering why, and you're just like, oh, but why? Why aren't we talking about Raw? Well, let's just put it this way. I would rather sit through 3 hours of a play talking about how a woman's period affects her life.
So the playoff friends.
Yeah, that's the one. I was actually trying to remember them, where I'd fucking seen that.
Why did I just envision you in the play that no one can hear is, why don't you like me?
Yeah, that was pretty much where we were going with that one. So yeah, there you go.
Subtle. About as subtle as a brick, as I always keep saying.
Yeah, but as subtle as a brick to wear.
It doesn't matter.
It does. Subtle as a brick to the face.
I'm just trying to think, how the hell could I escalate that now? Because you so that is your average level of subtlety.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, how the hell do I and yet somehow you escalate it, and it's like, I'm having to lean back and just go, that escalated pretty quickly. That got out of hand.
That's not what she said.
I'll give you that one.
That's what she said.
There you go, I saw that one coming. Anyway.
That's what she said.
Right. Let's continue, shall we? Of course, we've got to mention SmackDown.
No.
Briefly. The reason why I've got to mention it briefly, because it's going to get mentioned. You know what? No, forget it. I'm not even going to mention it.
Go on.
I'm not even going to mention it because I think SmackDown this week wasn't amazing. It really wasn't. And for a go-home show, to have up for a pay-per-view that is the following night, what the fuck?
Yeah. Well, I must say, is the US Championship on SmackDown?
Yes.
And did Damian Priest have a match?
No. US Championship's on Raw. Apologies.
I was just about to say.
Intercontinental Champion is...
Well, either way, didn't Damian Priest have a match with Sheamus and beat him?
Yes.
So he finished strong before he won a championship?
Yes.
Wow. That's a strong statement.
Yes. But we'll have more talk about that when we get to it. Or when we're trying to glance over it.
I'm just thinking like, wow.
Yeah. Right. Shall we continue?
Yeah.
Let's just get over the fact that we've got Edge and Seth Rollins. I'm just going to mention the one moment, because now that you mentioned SmackDown, I'm going to have to mention that one moment. You know, where you've got Edge just now saying he's going to go to a dark place and everything, and then Seth saying, no, you can't, blah, blah, blah. And we get a bit of a throwback.
Yeah, a bit of a throwback. Yeah.
Done wrong.
Oh, wait, another throwback done wrong? How possibly could WWE ever fuck that up?
You've got Edge referencing that, mentioning, the freaks come out at night. Using old music he used ages ago when he was part of a 2-man group. And when Christian was his brother and not his best mate.
Mm-hmm. Because continuity.
Of course. At least it wasn't when... Was that when Christian was also the creepy little bastard?
Possibly.
Yeah. Yeah, it was. But anyway, we digress. Referencing the Brood. Fine. No worries. That's fine. Great music. Great. They then decided to plan to do a Brood bath.
Yes.
Now,
just minus the crimson.
What makes it worse is the Brood bath wasn't the actual name of it. It was a bloodbath. They decided to call it a Brood bath because don't want to be offended.
No,
Okay.
it's too violent. Not like throw it holding a show watching a bunch of grown men punch each other in the face isn't violent enough, but okay.
And in tights.
Yeah, well, I was hoping that you weren't going to notice that they were in tights.
Anyway, instead, they have a black substance instead of blood. Okay, that's fine. Okay. If you're going to call it the Brood bath and referencing the Brood, shouldn't it be the right colour?
Even if it was just pink, it would have been better than that.
What made it even worse is that the commentary couldn't even describe... They didn't even have the word Brood bath by then. Oh, wow, it's a black, horrible, disgusting substance.
Yeah, I had so much to say to that then.
Yeah. And what makes it even worse, it's almost like, black, it's almost like, old blood, disgusting, substance, fecal matter, whatever, it was off the list, almost as bad as how Vince McMahon hates the word trash compactor.
Wait, Vince McMahon doesn't like the word trash compactor.
Or trash bin.
I wonder if he likes the word trash pandy.
Would I like to know what the actual terminology they use?
Go on.
Trash receptacle.
Oh, fuck off.
Instead of trash can. Really?
No, Consuela no like it, no.
No.
It's so silly.
No. Anyway, we're not going to go on to that list of Vince McMahon's hated words, even though he even hates to sneeze, because you can't control it. Anyway, it just felt as though wrong throwback.
Wrong throwback. If you're going to do it properly like it was back in the day, because it's not causing nostalgia, you're just causing more aggro.
Exactly. Although, I will say to Seth Rollins, props to you. Because not many would walk out in a fully white suit for that moment.
Well, you know what Michael Jackson said. It doesn't matter if you're black or white.
Like it.
His suit looked like a yin-yang after he was finished.
No, it just sort of went. It was just completely submerged, head to toe. And I'll be honest with you, it's impressive the fact that they actually managed to cover him head to toe with one drop of it. It wasn't even like you couldn't even see a part of him that wasn't covered in it. But anyway, we get past that. Shall we jump over to SummerSlam quickly, or shall we, seeing as we've been doing it by day, cover AEW? You know what? No. Move on to SummerSlam. Let's just glance over it quickly.
No, I was just about to say, let's go over to SummerSlam because I know what you're like. You'll say, let's glance over it. Irvine, let's glance over it. And then we end up talking about it for 3 hours.
No, we're going to glance over it because I haven't got the will or time. And bear in mind the fact that I actually fell asleep during the actual thing.
You fell asleep?
Yeah.
Oh, good. That makes me feel so much better for our supposed pre-recorded episode last week.
I was going to let you off with that one.
No, I couldn't let myself off.
That's fine, that's fine.
I felt bad for not having been able to give you any content last week because I was just so sleepy.
But then again, we were time constraints and you had a long day. That's why I'm suggesting cut you some slack because like on Saturday, I was busy. Last week, you were busy. Massively busy. And we were constrained.
Yeah, fair enough.
We were very constrained. So cut you some slack. If anything, I'm surprised you haven't turned it on to me because I was the reason why we couldn't even do the normal record, the normal episode on the Sunday anyway.
Yeah, but cut you some slack because I fell asleep.
That's fine.
So let's just cut each other some slack.
Exactly.
Because these pants are getting too tight.
A bit constrained. Right, anyway. Right, let's just start off. Biggie made an appearance at SummerSlam on the pre-show, beating Baron Corbin. Mr. Money in the Bank. And moving on.
What?
Yeah.
That is just stupid. Just put Baron Corbin out of his misery and just let him fucking go, for God's sake.
Yep, pretty much. And then we've got MJF's offering money, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he wasn't the only one, if I remember rightly.
True. But anyway, we digress. To put it into simple statements, we had RK Bro against AJ Styles and Omos.
It's actually quite a good match, to be fair.
Good match. Decent back and forth.
Yeah, it was quite entertaining. I wouldn't say it was amazing, but it was actually nice to see Randy Orton excited about something for a change.
Mm-hmm.
And all it took to win that Randy Orton over was to say Martha. Come on, it's a similar scenario, isn't it?
Why you say that name?
Respect for you. I've got respect for you now. You saved my ass by saying Martha.
I love it. Anyway, we digress. Moving on. Alexa Bliss versus Eva Marie.
That was the biggest pile of crap I've ever seen.
And to have Doudrop suddenly say, Alexa at the back, Eva Marie, leave off with the jacket.
Yeah, that's...
So is Doudrop face? What's going on? Is Alexa still possessed? Yeah, let's move on. Damian Priest becoming United States champion. Or as I believe, if I'm not mistaken, they had a special guest backstage interviewer who called it the United Nation Championship.
Yeah. Yeah. United... I thought Trump put a stop to that. Never mind.
And what makes it even more funny is, if I'm not mistaken, isn't the McMahon's friends with Trump?
Yes, the United Nations. Anyway, we digress.
Damien Priest got the win.
And had a good match.
Yeah.
Quite
Good
a
solid
solid match. Good solid match. Quite enjoyed it, to be fair.
Yeah. And nice to see that Damien Priest is now getting a bit of favourability. But for me, the crowd reaction I got from the crowd was, we just hate Sheamus more.
Yeah. So it was kind of a lukewarm response, really.
And the only time Damien Priest has been over is when Bad Bunny was there. And I'm pretty sure that WWE can't keep hiring Bad Bunny to get him over.
Yeah. So
you're going to have to build him up. And don't drop the ball.
Or just do what you normally do. Change his gimmick and ruin his career.
Or you could always do the other thing, which we'll discuss that a bit later. The other idea.
What?
We'll get to it a bit later because I believe it's the 6th match of a certain WWE SmackDown Women's Championship match. We'll get to that. Next, tag team match for the WWE SmackDown Tag Team Championships. The Usos beating Rey Mysterio and Dominic Mysterio.
Didn't enjoy it in the slightest.
And Usos, if you're going to do a double super kick, don't mess and kick each other's heels. And Ray, if you see that, don't fucking sell it if they missed you.
Well, you know what they say about fresh air. It can be quite lethal.
It's almost like someone who's drinking alcohol blaming sleep for the hangover.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
It's the sleep.
It's a sleep.
Anyway.
Feisty.
But anyway. Composed. Right, moving on. Point being is, the Usos Mysterio match, I still think the right victory went the right way. It needed to go that direction.
Yeah, but to be fair though, that just kind of gives away the main event story.
Not so much.
Yeah, it does.
Not so much. There's a reason why I say that. The reason why I say that is because technically they could have actually had something else happen. Someone take some leave off, come back, and, it caused a bit of dissension. The Usos think, he's not the head, he's not the top, the best one. Could have. But he won't. Anyway, let's just get on
could have, would have, but no.
Yeah, let's move on to match 6, which was originally meant to be Bianca Belair versus Sasha Banks.
Which we all know Belair would have won anyway.
Yep. And what happened?
Well, yeah. What happened?
All I'll say to you is, I've heard a card subject may change, but fuck me.
See, now, because Carmella was the Stephanie, she actually has a good case there to say, well, hang on a minute. Because Sasha Banks won there, I was thinking, so, I should get that championship shot now.
Even though she lost to Bianca Belair on SmackDown.
Yeah. Storytelling, mate. Consistency.
So, what happened to Shotzi? What happened to Natalya? What happened to anybody on the fucking SmackDown side? What happened to Liv Morgan? Anybody?
Well, probably been sacked.
That actually wouldn't fucking surprise me.
It wouldn't really, would it?
Nope. It really wouldn't surprise me. But anyway, we digress. we have Carmella come down. And I'm like, okay, so she's going to put out the frustration on her, beat her, pummel her, and move the hell on. No. We actually had a surprise arrival. After Carmella arrived and they're about to ring the bell.
Yeah, the Lynch mob.
Becky Lynch made a return.
Got a good pop.
When a man comes around, as she keeps saying.
Where?
What?
Where is this man?
Anyway, she arrived. Great pop, great atmosphere. The only problem is, if you're going to remove Carmella by throwing into the steps, make sure it looks decent.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Because that looked weak as shit.
It looked worse than weak as shit.
Yeah.
It looked awful.
It'd be almost.
But then again, it was the whole thing of this match anyway that was just the stunk of shit.
So then we get the EST and the man in the ring. The man challenges, and when I say the man, I mean Becky Lynch. No, I'll just say Becky Lynch from now on. Because some people might get confused. Right. So we have Becky Lynch throw down the challenge. You know, voiding the management's decision of having Carmella be picked for the match. Okay. I never knew that wrestlers could, champions could overrule the promoters and bookers and everything. Never knew.
Yeah, but we know that in the WWE stuff just happens.
Just happens. And it's not always good in your tum-tum either. But anyway.
No.
Bianca accepts. We're all hyped. We're all expecting a great match. We're like, yes, this is going to be great. Attempt handshake. Punch. And I can't believe I'm going to have to say this now. Because I'm going to use the name that Becky Lynch calls her finisher. It was literally one slap followed by a manhandle. Which, in case anybody wants to know, it is a rock bottom. 1, 2, 3, and it's over.
Terrible.
So, Bianca Belair, who dubs herself the EST, who's been putting herself over as the strongest, smartest, fastest, and everything, has now just gone from all of that to now the shittest.
And not through her own fault.
And do you know what makes it even more confusing? And more baffling? Because this is going to hurt your head now. Because continuity, WWE. You heard of it? When Becky Lynch left, what show was she on?
Yeah.
She was on Raw. Could she have to forfeit?
Vacate.
I'm not pissed off and not fucking annoyed over it. She had to vacate the championship because she was going to be a mum.
Yep. Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that. So, when she was coming back, why didn't she go for the Raw Women's title? Oh, wait, I know why. But anyway, we'll digress. I'll say that in the next minute. So basically, she jumped ship to SmackDown. Buried Bianca Belair. Where have we seen this pattern? Where have we seen this before? Have we seen
Yeah.
this situation before?
Yeah, we have.
And ironically, it was on on a SmackDown on the SmackDown side. Bianca, have a word with Kofi. Just tell him how he got over what happened to him. But anyway, my theory on the reason why Becky decided to jump over to SmackDown is because she knew that Charlotte Flair was there.
Oh dear.
Who? Oh, by the way, Charlotte Flair has also put out a statement that she doesn't want to be in Queen of the Ring.
Oh, for God's sake.
No, she
Nobody
doesn't want.
cares, Charlotte. Nobody cares.
Wait. Even though she went out and tried to acquire the trademark for her name.
Yes. You mean the name that's pretty similar to the title of the tournament?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, she's got a championship belt now, so it doesn't matter. For now. Anyway. Well done. Moving on. Drew McIntyre versus Jinder Mahal. Drew wins. Can we move on?
Yeah, I still don't understand that match, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
I still don't get it.
Yeah, because immediately as soon as the match was over, Vera and Shanky decided to run down and go, oh, we're going to make the save for Jinder Mahal, stop him from being killed by Drew McIntyre. Who is a... Huh? To then have them go for gang up on him run over and grab Angela, the big massive broadsword, and you can see that Drew was about to mid-swing it in a certain way and realise if he did swing it in a certain way, he would probably lop off Shanky's head. And have to redirect.
I still found it funny like that he pointed out, you were this close. To be fair, yeah, he was.
He was. You were this close. Remember the chair shots.
You're like,
Right.
damn.
Shall we move on?
See.
And get on to what I thought was the most predictable match. Charlotte Flair beating Nikki Ash and Rhea Ripley in a triple threat
Yeah,
match.
you called that.
Yeah. The weird thing about it is I'm just going to say, yeah, I know we've already mentioned this result early on. Yeah. The problem is I have with Charlotte Flair is the fact that she gains title, loses title, immediately wins it back on pay-per-view. I feel sorry for Nikki Ash because, bear in mind, yeah, she has had a successful defense, sort of, but on a pay-per-view.
I was about to say, has she?
No, my mistake, actually, she hasn't. So, they put her over by having to win the Money in the Bank to then immediately lose the title. Well done, WWE, on burying your female talent.
And didn't she beat Charlotte Flair on a singles match not long ago?
Don't you mean when Charlotte beat herself?
Yeah, but still.
In a no disqualification match.
Yeah.
Where Charlotte put herself through tables and everything.
Yeah.
Need to say more.
But still, she lost.
The match was good itself because everyone got to showcase what they were capable of. I'm just second.
Well, I disagree with you there. I don't think they did. Rhea Ripley, I feel sorry for her because that's twice now that she's been shit on by Charlotte.
No. You'll see why I'm about to say what I just said.
No.
Everyone got to showcase what they could do. Charlotte gaining championships and the other two losing to Charlotte.
Yeah. But at least Rhea Ripley didn't take the pin. Thank God for that.
No, they ended up having Nikki. It wasn't even a pin. It was the figure eight on Nikki Ash, the almost superhero, who held out for quite a while and went, no, give it up. Tap out.
To be fair, though, that was the second submission that she'd had on it.
Yes, but the point being is, for me, it was just, really? Charlotte Flair can't go a fucking month without a title?
Yeah, and how many titles has she won now?
13?
So, she's on course then.
So, is it 12 or 13? You lose plot of how many? You really do.
Lose plot? I lost the plot a long time ago.
12. Technically, if she includes the NXT Women's Championship, because she's a 2-time NXT Women's Championship, 1-time WWE Diva, 6-time WWE Raw Women's Champion, 5-time SmackDown Women's Champion. So she could have bolstered. Technically, she can actually bolster that up. So she's now 14-time.
I don't think they'll see it that way.
So are you saying that when she took the main belt, the NXT Championship off Rhea Ripley, that's not classified as a World Championship? Even though technically she actually used her Royal Rumble Championship, which is meant for the Women's World Championship.
Did you not hear a word I just said?
Go on.
I said, I don't think they will see it that way.
They?
As in WWE.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. They're going through a transition, aren't they, now? Yeah. More on that later. 12 WWE Championships. Women singles. Yay. So she's got 4 more.
Charlotte, yay!
So we've got 4 months. We've got another 4 months before she's 4 or 5 months before she's beating her dad's record.
Yeah, she can easily lose that again. I wonder who's going to get jobbed out to her this time.
Oh no! Remember, she's got to lose it first in a really unfortunate and unfair way, even though she's the heel. Or is she?
Yeah, so she can be a mod horse and thingy it again.
Yeah. Moving on, shall we?
Makes sense.
Move on, because if we continue anymore, I'll be ranting for days. Edge versus Seth Rollins.
Amazing.
I think Edge's entrance justified the whole brood bath situation just enough.
Yeah, new in-ring gear as well.
Oh, definitely. I actually think the actual entrance he used on the pay-per-view was absolutely brilliant. Please let us see it more often. It was good.
Yeah, it was good.
The only way they could have won up to it is if he had somebody in his corner.
Yeah. Who, funnily enough, is actually trending on Twitter at the minute.
Yeah. Gangrel.
Missed opportunity. Very, very, very big missed opportunity there.
Yeah. Because they couldn't go for the other one because he is Impact World Champion and got a contract with AEW.
Yeah, and he's no longer Edge's brother. He's his best mate.
It's his best mate, yeah.
Friends.
Anyway.
Oh.
Let's continue, shall we? Edge versus Seth Rollins. Great match. Great storytelling. What can I say?
Oh, yeah, and he actually brought back some of his old moves as well.
Oh, hell yeah.
Educator.
Yeah. Execution.
Yep.
It was great seeing some it shows that, that Edge has still got some of the stuff, some of his abilities, some of his old moves he was busting out onto Seth Rollins. It was great.
Now that's nostalgia for you.
Actually, that's nostalgia done right. Actually, I just realised something. And in the statement I said about the 8th match, which is actually incorrect. But we'll get to that when we get to the 10th match. Anyway, Edge beating Seth Rollins. Great way. I even liked how he even applied the finish. Because damn, that looked vicious.
Yes. I'm actually surprised that they let Edge go over.
Yeah, I was. Especially since he won up to Seth Rollins on the last SmackDown.
Fucking hell. You mean to say two people finished strong and actually won the matches?
Yeah.
What? Are we living in a fucking parody here?
Actually, 3 did, if I'm not mistaken.
Jesus Christ.
No.
Check my pulse. Check my pulse.
No, my mistake. I apologise. I was wrong. Didn't happen. My mistake. Anyway, continue on. Match was great. I think this was match of the night.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely match of the night.
The result could have gone either way. It would have been fine. But the second they started hyping up over the next situation, I was like, yeah, my prediction's not right.
Yeah, well, we both kind of had that feeling.
Oh, no, yours was right.
Yeah, about a couple of others.
Yeah. Anyway, let's continue. Match number 10. Bobby Lashley versus Goldberg. The actual real worst match on the card.
Not on paper, just actually that was on the card.
No. When I said earlier that Charlotte, the Triple Threat Women's match, Raw for Raw Women's Championship, I said was one, the worst card of the match. I actually forgot about this match because it was so damn fucking bad.
Yep.
You know it's wrong when the match doesn't end from pinfall, submission, count out, or even knockout.
Yeah, how did it end?
Referee stoppage.
Wow. Yes, you heard it right. That is a Goldberg match finish.
And you're just now thinking, so Goldberg beat up Bobby Lashley so bad, the referee had to stop the match? No. Bobby Lashley somehow injured Goldberg so badly, they had to stop it with the referee. But it looks a bit confusing because how the situation set up. If I'm quite clearly honest with you, if anything, this finish of the match seemed more like it was off the cuff because someone might have knocked up 2 brain cells out of his own head.
Yes. It kind of justifies the whole Goldberg is shit chance.
Oh, you know it's bad when you've got when Goldberg getting the advantage, the crowd is booing the fuck out of him, and Bobby Lashley's getting cheered.
You know why? Because he was next.
He's not next. He's not on NXT. But no, not touching that one. The point being is, it was just abysmal, and I'm going to criticise Goldberg on 2 things right now, massively. One of them, if you're going to do a flare spot where you're going to be throwing someone off the top rope, throw them and tuck their head in. Not just launch him and think, he'll flip over.
Yeah.
Because you know it's bad when the commentators almost jump out their fucking seat saying he might have just fucking killed Bobby Lashley.
But surely anybody should know now that Goldberg needs to retire and stay retired.
Nope, he can't retire because he's still got 2 matches on his contract.
Well,
Yeah.
that's kind of shit on my parade.
Really sorry for that. If I'm WWE, I would actually buy them 2 matches out right now. Because you'd be saving yourself more of more money from the fact of when he does them 2 matches, if he really fucks up, you're gonna have a lawsuit on your hands, right? And you think, oh, that's is that the only fuck up he did? No. a chop block, taking a chop block. The first one, Goldberg sort of miscued a bit of a flip bump and looked like he almost landed on Lashley. Oh, and if someone hits you in the back of the leg, for fuck's sake, don't sell it 2 seconds later when you've noticed the guy, just realise, oh, you hit me now, and then sell it.
And also, when you're just about to do a jackhammer and you don't manage to hit it, don't suddenly drop them to their feet. Drop to your knees as if you've just been punched in the face, and then stand up because you forgot what the next part is.
And then immediately take another chop block and land your head on the canvas.
Yeah.
So Goldberg, you're going from headbutting lockers to now headbutting the canvas.
Yeah. Never really helped himself, did he?
What makes it so weird is, and I'm so glad Undertaker's retired now, because Goldberg's at the stage now. I used to really enjoy Goldberg's work. But the more...
I think everybody did. You know,
everyone did, but the fact that...
anybody who says otherwise now is a liar.
Yeah, he was entertaining. But the point being is now, he's now coming back and it's like... It just doesn't look... You're not the same Goldberg.
No, because for starters, you're 30 years older. 20, 30 years older.
Yeah.
Than when people actually liked watching your intensity. But even then, back then, you weren't exactly something special.
You weren't perfect. In a few times, if I'm not mistaken, headbutting the post and knocking yourself out. Just as Chronic.
And also ask William Regal how many minutes in a match he really enjoyed working you for.
Anyway.
Did I say something wrong?
You didn't. It's hilarious. You didn't say anything wrong. It's just fucking hilarious.
Paul Regal.
Paul Regal. But anyway, we digress. The problem I have with the entire situation is you're now actually diminishing your own legacy. You know, you're staying around because you want to make your son proud. Really?
Yeah, I think your son's already proud. Proud of the fact that you managed to steal a career.
Oh, no, it gets worse. Because when these fuck-up happened, right, and the way he landed, it looked like he was having issues getting up as well. Because it looked like he actually legit took the chop block onto his knee when he landed on his head. So it's like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, but how long until he's back, though, now, really?
Give me a second. You'll find out why in a minute. Because immediately after that, Lashley looks at him and thinks, oh, he must be doing a cue. Right? Decides to take Goldberg outside the ring and legitimately run his knee into the ring post.
That's probably because he stiffed him.
Twice! I will say, the noise of it, and I looked at it, and I'm thinking to myself, no, the way Goldberg was on, I was like, either he's fucking really hurt, or Goldberg's actually putting over a star?
Yeah, we both know that doesn't happen very often.
Exactly. Right, the referee ended up throwing the match out. Now, you think if Goldberg's injured, right, and Lashley grabs a chair to smack the same leg that Goldberg can't stand on, the crowd's reaction would be, boo. It wasn't. The crowd were going mental for Lashley doing that. Oh dear. And then what looked to be like a moment of we need a stall moment and possibly do something to, because this is just looking bad. Goldberg's son invaded the ring.
Oh dear.
Jumped onto Lashley's back. Lashley, in retaliation, and this part I will say was quite genius because he didn't even look at the guy immediately and just slapped him into the Hurt Locker, and he went out like a light. Or as Samoa Joe would say, he went night-night. And immediately you got MVP just looking at, oh crap, that's Goldberg's son. Let him go. Drop him. And as Goldberg's slowly getting off, MVP gets the brains to grab the mic and go, listen, we did not know it was Goldberg's son. He attacked from behind. We had no idea. He put his hand on the Mighty One, and he retaliated. We did not mean to hurt Goldberg's son. For them to get out of the ring, Goldberg crawl over to his son and literally like, you're right. Look at the camera and go, I'm going to fucking kill you. To Lashley, and I'm like, are they trying to go down the angle of legit heat, or is this saying that they're going to continue the feud? Because they're continuing that feud. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah. You know they're just going to continue that shit.
And it's going to involve Goldberg's son.
Yeah. Where have we seen this before just lately? Oh, that's right. Rey Mysterio.
And Dominic.
And his daughter.
And Ric Flair. And his daughter.
Yeah, let's not talk about Ric Flair. All I'm going to say is spread so wide, matey.
Even though he doesn't ride trains. Supposedly.
Well, he was certainly riding that one. He was riding the whole train.
No. It wasn't Ric Flair. We can't say it was Ric Flair because we can't even say it was him.
I never said it was him.
Exactly. I know you didn't.
I was just making a joke.
I know. But anyway, we digress.
Which you've just killed again.
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry for being a killjoy.
That's sad of me.
Right. All I'm just going to say right now is main event time. I'm going to be glancing over this quickly because this is the match I actually fell asleep on.
Yes.
And I ended up having to watch it. And I don't know why I fell asleep watching it. It just seems like it was just... I thought their Backlash match that they had it years ago was better.
Yeah.
It just seemed like it was just a rinse repeat. That was it. And for Cena sit there and say, I can take all the punishment you can give to me. You lost. And it was within a good time frame minute. It wasn't like he went over a certain time and went over, for days and days and days and days and days.
And days.
And days. Anyway, point being is, the match was just long enough for it to go on, and it was nice to see that seeing it was showcasing that Roman was the stronger of the two of them. In some respects, and it was just it was just like a bit of a passing of the torch, which was great for Roman then to stand over him, about to say the words, acknowledge me, and what happens? Some music hits. Brock Lesnar arrives. Now, if I'm not mistaken, didn't the same scenario happen the previous month when he was against Edge? Beat him, and as he went for say, acknowledge me, Cena interrupted him.
Yeah, so is this going to be like a Legends tour now?
Is it like a Legends tour or something now? Exactly, but however, credit to Paul Heyman. Because as soon as he sees Brock walking down, he's like, oh God, oh God! He's screaming his head off, you can almost see him saying to Roman, get the fuck out the ring now.
Bearing in mind that Roman's beaten Brock.
Just barely.
But he's beaten him.
Yes.
But he's never beaten his beard.
Which was on point.
Which was on point, and so was his top knot game.
Yeah, it was. He looked mean as fuck.
Oh yeah. That is a Brock Lesnar that I want to look at and see. Not, I'm clean shaven, look at me.
Yeah, that Brock Lesnar looked like, he's about to... He looks like he's about to cause, a bit of a slaughter.
Oh yes.
See what it did there?
Yes.
You're welcome. But genuinely, great. And then the cameras went off the air. Little known fact, when the cameras went off the air and Brock got the signal when they were off the air, what did he do? Cameras went off the air, he decided to pick up John Cena and beat him up. It was literally, we're off the air, pick up F5.
Yeah, do you remember when Lesnar returned?
Yeah.
What happened when Lesnar returned?
He had F5 John Cena.
Exactly.
So are we expecting every time Lesnar's about to return, we've got to have John Cena be there to be F5?
I think so, yeah.
No, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that.
Still funny, though.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, that's enough said on that situation. SummerSlam predictions. Could we add them out?
Yeah. We kind of know what the score is there.
It was just one between it, but generally, I'll be honest with you, I don't feel like a winner.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say this is null and void.
Well, you did win, but I do get what you're saying.
Yeah, I felt like we all lost.
And before anybody says, why do you think that way? Well, it's quite simple, really, because it was shit.
It wasn't great. I know some people are saying, some of it's really good. Yay. Really? What were you watching? When you've got backstage interviewers getting the championship, a championship that is meant to be respected, the wrong name, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's not good.
I think the only way that they could have made it worse is if they actually turned around and said it's a Summerfest. Oh wait, they already did that a few years ago. Piven.
Yeah, but we don't mention that.
No. I think the only way they could have made it worse is if David Arquette became world champion. Again.
Oh no, you didn't.
What?
That's so bad.
But at least now, if he actually did it now, he'd actually have the wrestling background and actually have the knowledge. And he would know his shit.
Yeah, I suppose so.
So in actual fact, it could be an actually epic fail. So my statement's actually null and void on that one as well. So he could actually be a better champion now because he knows how to fucking wrestle. But anyway, shall we just move on?
Yeah.
Moving on, we have already got our predictions of NXT TakeOver 36 already up and out. That is tonight. That is going to be a good show. However, I'm just going to say, if anyone is surprised at our predictions in the last match, we can't see it going any other way because there's been no report of if someone's re-signed a contract.
Yeah, that's true.
And rumour has it he's most likely going to be leaving. And if he is, what the actual fuck?
Yeah, it does make you wonder, doesn't it?
Why are you letting this one go, WWE? And what makes it worse is the last date of his extended contract. Do you know when it is?
No.
Rumoured to be tonight, after tonight.
Huh.
So I wonder if he could turn up anywhere. Probably visit a girlfriend.
Maybe.
Who knows? And who knows? That could set up another dream match up there if he does that. But anyway, we digress. Because we're now going to have to... I'm just going to subtly move on quickly and just state that probably after this NXT takeover, it's getting all changed, supposedly. It's being completely rebranded. But we'll rant about that when it comes around. Agreed?
Yeah, we can do that.
Move on. Let's just jump over to AEW.
Yes. Now this is something that I have been looking forward to.
Would you start us off, please?
Yes. Rampage is brilliant.
I thought
it's
Dynamite...
an hour long.
Yeah.
It's an hour long. And it's just wow.
Mm-hmm.
You know, for something so short, they can cram in a lot.
Yeah.
And I'm going to start this by saying that I did this. I stayed up until 3 a.m. and I watched the first half an hour because I can. And what did I see? Exactly what I wanted to see. And that...
Best in the world.
The best in the world, the cult of personality. That is CM Punk arriving in his hometown, Chicago.
Yeah.
Wow.
He was even nice enough to even offer some ice cream balls.
Yes, which are now on sale on Facebook and on eBay. And if anybody actually watched the interview with Tony Khan after, you would see that he actually ate one of his own ice creams. Yeah. Or should I say liquid cream it coated in chocolate.
Love it. Please continue.
So, he turns up to the biggest pop I have ever heard in my whole time of being a wrestling fan.
Yeah.
The biggest pop ever.
Yeah. And if I'm not mistaken, he grabbed the mic and he did his usual thing. He turned that microphone into a damn pipe bomb.
Yeah, but it also at the same time, what dropped out of that microphone was also pure gold.
Oh, pure gold. And the funny thing about it is, he's returned and he says, I'm not as much as I used to be, but damn it, I'm best in the world. And he put himself over massively, but at the same time, he massively put over the wrestlers as well.
Yeah. He said that he wished that he was surrounded by the young talent that's in the same locker room that's at AEW at the moment.
Yeah. If that's not an endorsement, I don't know what is.
Also, a couple more things that he said, apart from "I'm back," which he repeated quite a few times.
Oh, yeah.
Because obviously some people are quite hard of hearing.
Especially in the back row.
Yeah.
Or in the
Now,
rafters.
I think AEW would have impacted them massively if Punk wasn't to show up. If he didn't show up, that would have affected them massively. I think it would have turned, especially with how much time and rumor and everything that was going around.
The fact that the network was on board with it.
Yeah, so I think they would have suffered massively. But by the sound of it, this deal was made just before lockdown, so...
And rumour has it, TNT's involved with the deal as well.
Yeah.
Massively. So, if you remember a lot of the complaints he had in WWE, he might be actually getting a lot of that stuff being provided to him from TNT. And TNT is massively behind this situation with CM Punk. And can you blame them?
Yeah, I mean, going back to the actual, like we say, or should we say how CM Punk said it, telling everyone a story.
Oh.
Can I tell everyone a story? But wait a moment. It's a bit hot in here. Let me just take this off. His new T-shirt. Looks pretty similar to the old one, but damn, it's nice to see.
But it's just different enough to get away with it.
Exactly. So let's just put it this way. The words that came out of his mouth were truth, fact, and nothing that we haven't been saying here on The Burning Truth for the last 12 months or so.
Yeah.
So to have CM Punk literally come out with it is great.
Yeah, and on top of that, I thought it was really nice the fact that he even turned around and says, if my actions actually upset you, even it was like he was even handing an apology. And I'll be honest with you, when it first happened, he walked out on the beat. It upset me a little bit because you don't just walk out. But now that you look back at from then to now,
just remember when that man received his court papers.
Yeah. Oh, you mean his leavers papers?
Yes.
Oh, of course.
Just remember when he received them.
Oh yeah, no, this was before that. So at the time he's like, he's walked out on them, and then as time's gone on, you're like, getting his papers on his wedding day. Fuck me.
The best part about it is the part when he said, 2005, I left professional wrestling. 2021, I'm back.
Yeah. And if I'm not mistaken, he turned around and he says, my body wasn't great, my mental health wasn't great, I wasn't feeling good, and everything, and things weren't get better. How could they when I was in the place that was actually causing the problem?
Yeah. And we all know where that is.
No subtle hint there.
No, I don't do subtleties, WWE. I mean, Matt Burns.
No, you don't.
But yeah, so the only thing that I will say about this is that it's a bit of a contradiction at the same time. Although I appreciate what he said.
Yeah.
And how emotional he was, is that his body was broken, his mind was not in the right place. So why did you decide to try MMA? Why?
He might have just thought he needed a new release and try something new.
Hats off to him, but after his first match, you knew after his first fight, you knew for a fact he was nowhere near
Uphill. But props to him.
ready. No way was he anywhere near ready for the octagon.
No. Although
And his second match, even though he'd lost, he won because...
he didn't win. Got thrown out.
Yeah, but if it's overturned...
No, not overturned. Thrown out.
Yeah, it's still more like a 1-1 victory, though, really, isn't it?
Sort of. He took a beating, but the actual state have actually stated it as it's a no contest because one, he got his ass beat, and the other person was clearly on, doing something that he shouldn't be doing.
But anyway, it doesn't matter. He won, basically.
Right.
Let's just put it this way. He won because he lost. You know what I mean? It's just... where do we go with this?
Yeah, because someone like the ganja tree is a bit too much.
Yeah.
Which is
enough to give you the strength and the power and the mentality to beat the shit out of someone.
I'm gonna love this one right now. I'll actually go with you on. He won that fight because he's straight edge.
Oh my God!
Sorry, I know. I'll send myself out.
Get your coat. Make sure the door hits you in the arse on the way out. Why?
No, it's just the irony. No, it's the irony, isn't it? He ends up winning because the guy took fucking marijuana.
It's like you couldn't write the script any better.
It's almost like a WWE script.
Oh yeah, one that provided by Matt Riddle.
I see what you did there.
Bro. So, Matt Riddle, how are you doing just lately? Well, I won the Tag Team Championship with Randy Orton for RK Bro. And a guy that calls himself Oldberg had a go at me not long ago and told me I'm not his bro. So, yeah, how's that going for you, Goldberg?
Why did I just envision? I'm not your buddy, pal.
I'm
not your
pal, friend.
I'm not your friend, bro.
Surprised his name isn't Scott. Get your dick.
I almost followed that up with something else, but no, that would have been too much.
So, anyway, let's go back to CM Punk. So, yes, he dropped another pipe bomb, basically, and let's just put it this way. When he was in Ring of Honor, he was over. When he left Ring of Honor, he was over. When he moved on to WWE, he was over. When he was during his career in the WWE, he was over. Face or heel, he was over. When he left the WWE, he was over. When he went back for, what was it called? The show that, was it Fox put on?
Oh, Backstage.
Backstage, that was it. When he returned for that, he was fucking over. When he was rumoured for AEW,
he was over.
He was over.
Even when he wasn't wrestling for WWE, he was over.
Everybody constantly pestering him, finding out when he's going to make his return.
Or chanting, CM Punk, CM Punk.
Exactly. When he returned to wrestling, just to cut a promo, he was fucking over. He was more over than John Cena, Brock Lesnar, fucking...
Becky Lynch?
Yes. Combined. And I bet you, a pound to the penny, he doesn't cost anywhere near as much as any three of them.
True, but or as much as throwing Roman Reigns as well because of his statements as well, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, he can go fuck
What was
himself.
his let me just point this out. What was your statement, Roman? CM Punk's not more over than John Cena. I think you fucking beg to differ.
Yeah, because I've never known a man to walk into the WWE and be simultaneously hated and loved by 50-50 of the audience.
At least with Cena, he openly admits it. He openly admits he's got a reaction, at least. But Punk was able to walk out, hug fans, dive into the crowd.
That was brilliant, that was. That was fucking brilliant.
Ballsy as fuck.
Fucking was ballsy.
Because as soon as he jumps, it's like, that's it, we've lost him.
See, the thing is, though, now, is I've gone and purchased the Fight app for AEW, and I'm looking at it and watching it, and I'm thinking, my God, this is good. And I wasn't just, the entertainment didn't just stop there from CM Punk. You know, you had a tag match between, what is it, Private Party? Matt
Hardy.
Matt Hardy, and then you had Luchasaurus, Jungle Boy, and the other little fucker that's with him.
Marco Stunt.
That's the one, Marco Stunt. I can never remember his name, you know. I don't know why.
I only remember because, when he gets hit, he looks like a stunt actor.
To me, he just looks like a child. He looks like a child with massive feet.
So basically what you're saying is anybody who hits him, it looks like child abuse.
Yes, it does. I'm just expecting Herbert to turn up and just go, I'll take this, you.
Or the NSPCC just go, what's going on here? It's like, I've got a driver's and it's one of them, he's like, look, I've got a driver's license. It can be fake.
But also as well, props to Tony Khan, because not only are we using Jungle Boy's theme that was bought and paid for by Tony Khan.
Oh yeah.
So it's not homemade music. It's it's a top song. Let's face facts. It's a golden oldie.
Oh hell yeah.
And not only is John Moxley using Wild Thing.
Yeah.
It's just we've got CM Punk using Cult of Personality.
Who's, I think, it probably didn't even cost as much as you think.
No, I don't think it did either.
I don't think it did because they've actually been fans of CM Punk's work all the time.
Exactly.
What I mean, even more funny is their sort of reference that they put on Twitter. I wonder why Cult of Personality is trending on Twitter. Did anything happen on Friday night?
Yeah, it's just like Gangrel being trended on Twitter for all the wrong reasons.
But with them, it's the right reasons.
Yes, exactly. But can you see what AEW is doing that's different? You remember back in the Attitude Era, when literally the WWE had top bands of that era writing songs or rehashing the songs or remixing the songs to popular wrestlers. You got Triple H, you got Stone Cold Steve Austin, you got The Rock, even though I wasn't much of a fan of his, but then you got the Walls of Jericho. The list goes on. Yeah, well, you had The Undertaker as well, American Badass.
Many.
So many more. So yeah, you got, what was it called? Was it WWF Anthology or something like that?
Oh, I know what you're on about, the WWE Anthology.
Yeah.
Where they had the 3 discs.
Yeah, that was it. And they had like the classic songs, the like medium.
It was literally
like mid to late 90s, and then you had like the Attitude Era.
It was like back then, it was literally the golden oldies. What was it? The new generation and prior, golden years. Then you had the Attitude Era. and then you had the current era.
Yeah, exactly. So does it not say to you that WWE are missing a trick here?
Yeah.
Because look at the sing along that Moxley and Jungle Boy get to their entrance themes.
Oh, no. Oh, thank you so much for mentioning that. Thank you so much for mentioning that.
Why?
Segue to Dynamite, Chris Jericho, MJF, Final Labor. Chris Jericho could not enter with his music.
And he could not use the Judas effect.
Yeah.
Which is now his new finisher.
Yep.
But
the entrance,
I actually genuinely thought that he was going to cry.
I almost fucking cried.
Because I have never ever seen, because obviously Jericho is the GOAT.
Oh, hell yeah. He's the demo god.
He's the Painmaker. He's Y2J. He is everything that he has been in his career.
Yeah, damn right he is.
He's a rock star. Fucking hell, he is the GOAT.
He is.
And he come out to silence, well, cheers, but no music, obviously.
Yeah.
But then, as soon as he gets to the top of the ramp, a certain song breaks out from outside of the crowd. And it got louder and louder. Oh, the crowd singing Judas.
And the best thing about it is, MJF couldn't do a damn thing about it.
No, he couldn't, and it kept him very quiet. I actually think that's the first time I've ever seen MJF in the ring with his gob shut.
But then again, he's probably just basking in what was just happening.
Yeah.
And in a way, we could subtly thank him for that, inadvertently.
Well, no, because he probably want pain so he could lend Baron Corbin some money.
No, that's why I said inadvertently. I'm not actually saying he was the reason. Because then again, the crowd have always cheered that song. Always. It is an awesome song. And it's sung by none other than Chris Jericho. And yeah, it's a belter. But when you've got the fans singing that out to a full chorus. What more is there to be done?
Yeah, it was one of them where it was like, wow.
What more is there to be done?
It's just shocking, isn't it, really, how easy it is for Jericho just to do the smallest of things.
And get that over.
It just doesn't make any sense.
But that's in the right way.
Yeah.
It's pure genius. It's absolutely brilliant. He's always reinvented himself, and the fact that it's Chris Jericho, and the good thing, the odd thing about it is a lot of people were upset that he lost the Fifth Labor. I'm okay with it.
Yeah, because it just goes to show how much of a badass he actually is. Because he beat 4 people, and it took a dirty trick.
On the 4th, and then on the 5th, okay, MJF got the win, and he might be taking some time off because he might be doing the tour soon, might be.
Yeah.
But it's also great to see the fact that when talent who have been around for many, many years put over young talent.
It is surprising, because you don't see that very often in the WWE anymore.
Does it happen?
No.
Point being is, it's great, it's nice to see, And one hell of a way of doing it. What a hell of a way of doing it.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
And I'm just going to jump back to CM Punk now.
Yeah.
And to set the record straight, did you see the fact that he even announced his first opponent?
Yes, Darby Allin.
With
How
Sting
amazing is that?
in the rafters. And he even points it out. And he didn't bury him either. He says, "You want the best in the world, you got it."
Exactly. Which is, by right, very easily the best way to do this is by not burying the talent.
And what's the gift that we always reference on this moment, on moments like this?
I can't remember.
I think my wallet's a bit overflowed.
Oh yeah, so I'm just going to grab a fist so you can take my money.
Pretty much.
Philip J. Fry.
Here, take my money. The fact how they're doing it, it is literally... They're doing things where it's that good. It's almost like they're giving themselves the right to print money.
Yes, with Darby Allin's face on it. Even Darby Allin got fucking chants from the crowd as well.
While CM Punk's in the ring.
Yes, exactly. So that just goes to show the respect.
Yeah, it does. It does. It's just really great to see. It's absolutely massive to see, and I can't wait. And if I'm not mistaken, the actual event takes place at All Out. And where's that place taking? Where's All Out taking place?
Chicago.
What a match! And have you even seen the match graphic card?
Yeah.
Enough said.
Enough said. Take my money.
Yeah.
But all I kept thinking to myself was, God damn it, I'm going to have to buy All Out now.
That's fine. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. Because that is going to be a massive event and it's going to be awesome.
Oh, yes.
And it is. It is. But then again, it's not like we're going to, you got them doing matches like that, and for some reason, why can I, and on WWE side, why can I just suddenly envision Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar being some sort of custody battle over Paul Heyman?
Yeah. Have you seen the GIF?
Of course. Why do you think I referenced it?
You can see that happening now, can't you?
Or in a shark cage.
Oh, God, no.
It's so terrible, isn't it? It is just terrible. But anyway, what more can we say right now? This weekend...
What, really?
This weekend, what a time to be a wrestling fan.
I would say so, yeah. I would say that because not only does it annoy me when people say that AEW are not competition to WWE, when clearly they are.
Are you ready for this one? This one's going to hurt you. This one's going to make you laugh even more. I actually saw something on TikTok, and this will make you almost wet yourself laughing. Because someone actually caught up one of the break adverts on when Raw goes to break.
Yeah.
They caught one of the adverts. You're going to laugh your ass off.
Yeah, I know they were watching Dynamite.
No, they were advertising Rampage.
Really?
On Raw, in the break of Raw, they had an advertisement for fucking AEW Rampage on TNT. So, Vince, not competition, are they? What do you think?
It's just pure gold. It's like the whole Pizzagate all over again.
It is, but that's fucking hilarious. When Raw is doing so badly, just to kick him in even more. their own network is playing advertising the fucking rivals.
It is funny.
That's fucking hilarious. But we digress. I think this is going to be a good time to wrap up.
Yeah, I think so, because it's like I say, it's been funny.
It has been a funny one. But for wrestling news, all I'm just going to say is, let's just say some of the random dates that were mentioned early on might not be so random. As an additional
Yes.
sort of clue.
Yes.
But I'm not going to repeat it again because that would be a bit too much of a spoiler. But keep an eye out on certain pages, social media, especially ones that I'm involved with.
Yeah, especially including a certain wrestling promotion.
Yeah. Of course. But we'll have to see. It's going to be very, very interesting. With that, we normally do links and everything. I'm just going to state we're going to be dropping plugs on the episode now, going forward, simply because we don't need to do the plugs because we've got them on the website.
Yes.
We cover it all on there. We're always in full support of certain charitable organisations as they do great work and everything, and that's all we need to say. All I will be pointing out is check out the Burning Truth website, which is www.theburningtruthuk.com. We cannot be held responsible for any external links.
Exactly, because naughty.
Yes. And of course, you can also go on there to, help supporters.
We're certain part of the website that's quite a specimen, where you may click on certain links to buy our fucking merch.
I'm right. But I will say, you might, at least on that, we do update it regularly from time to time. But let me just point out that currently at the moment, that the mugs are actually currently sold out at the moment.
Unfortunately. For now.
At the moment. They are out of stock at the moment. For now. But...
For now, see.
Exactly. But they will be arriving soon. However, there is one thing I need to point out on there as well. There is something new coming on there soon. It's something I actually advertised on the Matt Baines page. I believe April time. April time I did it. I advertised it a little bit. Unfortunately, I just didn't get round to doing a few more advertisements for this new merch, but it is arriving.
It's coming.
Well done. Killed the mood.
You're welcome.
Anyway, of course, we are going to say an additional that we are, advocates for an additional subject. But we'll get to that shortly because we've got to cover our social media, which we are, of course, on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Spreaker, and Spotify. But if anybody wants to listen to any past episodes, you can listen to us on the website, Spreaker, Spotify, iTunes, Google Podcasts, Deezer, Amazon Music, and many other sources.
Oysters.
Or diesel. Just for you.
And Google Granville.
Google. What's going to be the next one? Me slipping up on iTunes and saying iTunes.
No, but you are due a cock up soon. I can feel it.
Wait. If that happens, it's just you'll just hear me just go, fucking shoot me.
Gladly.
Right. We are, of course, advocates of mental health. And would you like to start us off?
Yeah, I want to kick off this part by saying it is okay to be not okay. And asking for help is never a sign of weakness. And in doing so, you may find out that you've got more people that care for you than you actually realise.
And of course, we always recommend everybody to never compare your behind the scenes to other people's greatest hits. Quote from Tom Campbell, who's part of Cultaholic.
Yep.
And we always state to everybody, make yourself a priority once in a while. It's not selfish. It's necessary.
Ka-ching, ka-ching.
And of course, if you could be anything in this world right now, please be more kind. And of course, please follow what is the number one rule of Progress Wrestling, The Burning Truth, and in general life as a fucking whole.
Don't be a filthy dick.
Pretty much, just don't be a dick.
Yeah, so don't be the kind of dick that follows a page and then unfollows them straight away because they don't like something.
They might have just accidentally slipped on it by accident, but it's just a bit subtle how it happened. And
it's not the first time that they might have slipped on something.
Love it. But anyway,
just remember, them certain types of people are still allowed to have an opinion on things.
Yeah, but then opinions are like arseholes.
Yeah, unfortunately, a certain person has got one.
Yeah. But anyway...
His best friend. Okay, I'm going to stop now.
But anyway, of course... Fucking hell, I can't even say the next line now.
I'm not even sorry anymore.
I can't even say the next line. It's not like, it's not like you're talking about fucking Steiner impersonating Ric Flair with them dodgy fucking teeth, are you?
Oh my god, don't. That's too funny.
But anyway. Alright. We, of course, always recommend everyone to be excellent to each other. And, of course, this has been The Burning Truth. We hope you all stay well and stay safe. And, of course, we hope, until the next episode, you do check out your local wrestling promotions. Wow. It's been so long since I've just been able to say that naturally.
I know, yeah, with that actually knowing that nothing's going to happen.
Yeah.
Now it's just like, we're free.
We're free. We're free.
Sensibly free, might I add.
Of course. But anyway, this has been The Burning Truth. I've been Matt Burns.
And I have been James Irvine, the Iron Man.
That you are. However, before we go off the air, I've got one little surprise. One thing I'm surprised at.
Uh-oh.
I'm fucking surprised you haven't done a certain voice yet.
Yeah, I'm saving that one.
Is it because of a certain post that happened on Friday that might have scared you off? Just in case.
Yeah, just in case. Don't forget, I'm making my debut soon. If he attacks me, he's gonna fuck me up. It's not Dave Del Vecchio I'm scared of. It's fucking Elmo.
Fucking hell. It had to be done.
I've never known anyone to look so sweet and so innocent, but yet be so vicious.
At the same time.
I wonder if that rock bottom's actually called the soft bottom,
Or the tickle this.
or the tickle me, tickle you.
Oh, that is absolutely hilarious. That is hilarious. So with that, it has been emotional. Until next time, catch you later.
Bye.